Hey everyone, welcome to yet another video of Digital Savvy Zone. Today I'll show you how to create Google credentials for your N8N workflows so your automations can talk to Google APIs. Let's create them together in under 5 minutes. First step is going to create a Google Cloud project, so I'm naming it as N8N project. Okay, let's create the project. Okay, let's check. The project is created or not? Yes, it is listed in the project. All right. Now that our project is ready, the next step is to enable Google Calendar. So head over to API and Services in the left sidebar. Click on Enable APIs and Services and use the search bar to look for Google Calendar. You'll see the Google Calendar API pop up. Just click on it and hit the Enable button. That's it. Calendar access is now active for our N8N setup. Now let's set up the OAuth consent screen. So on the left side, head into OAuth consent screen and click on Get Started. For the app name, I'm just calling it N8N project, but you can name it anything you like. Select app information as external next. Add your support email. That's just your own email ID. And hit next. On the following page, add your contact information, again using your email ID, and click next once more. Finally, scroll down. Tick the checkbox that says, I agree to Google's API services terms, and continue. Perfect. Our consent screen is now ready for the credentials setup. Then click on Create button. Now our consent screen setup is ready. All right. With the consent screen done, let's create our actual OAuth credentials. On the left menu, click Credentials, then hit the Create Credentials button at the top and choose OAuth Client ID. Now for the next step, we need to actually create the credentials. So head over to APIs and Services on the left and open the Credentials section. This is where we'll generate the keys that N8N will use to connect to Google. For the application type, select Web Application. This is what N8N needs. Now give it a name. I'll just call it N8N project. Alright, now we need to add the redirect URI. To get that, switch back to your local N8N window. Open the Google Calendar node and in the Credentials drop-down, click on Create New Credential. N8N will show you an OAuth redirect URL. Just copy that link. Now come back to the Google Cloud Console and paste that URL into the authorized redirect URI section and click Create button. So it lists out the client ID and client secret. Now grab your client ID. Copy the client ID from the Google Cloud Console, switch back to N8N and paste it into the client ID field inside your Google Calendar credentials. Now we need to add the client secret copy paste from Google Console and paste it in N8N client secret. Now click on Save button. Now try to connect with Google and you can see that 403 permission issue is coming in screen. To resolve that, we need to add the test user. To do that, we need to update the audience. So scroll down to the audience section and click on Add User. This lets us authorize the specific account that will use the Google Calendar connection. Now we move back to N8N interface and connect with Google. Now just hit Select All, click Continue, and that's it. The connection is successfully completed. Your Google Calendar is now fully linked with N8N. And that's it for today's tutorial. Your N8N workflow is now fully connected to Google Calendar. If this video helped you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Happy automating.